Echo Protocol has confirmed an unauthorized eBTC minting incident on the Monad blockchain, which resulted in an estimated $816,000 in impacted funds. The protocol reported that the issue stemmed from a compromised admin key on its Monad deployment. This breach allowed unauthorized minting of eBTC tokens, a synthetic Bitcoin derivative, without proper authorization. The team has stated that the affected admin key was part of their deployment on Monad, and the unauthorized activity is being treated as an isolated incident. Based on their investigation, Echo Protocol has taken immediate steps to regain control of the compromised key and has burned the remaining 955 eBTC that were in the attacker's possession. This action is intended to limit further exposure and mitigate any additional risk from the breach. The team emphasized that the broader Monad network itself remains unaffected and continues to operate normally, despite the incident. Echo Protocol has also paused cross-chain functionality related to the affected deployment and has upgraded the relevant smart contracts to restrict operations that could be exploited. These upgrades are designed to reinforce control over sensitive functions and prevent further unauthorized activity. The incident has raised concerns about admin key security in blockchain deployments, particularly in cross-chain environments where multiple networks are involved. Echo Protocol is now working to ensure that such vulnerabilities are addressed and that similar incidents are prevented in. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The future. The protocol has also paused Apto's bridge operations as a precaution, even though no evidence of compromise has been found on that network. While the exposure on Aptos is currently limited to approximately $71,000 across Echo lending markets and Hyperion liquidity pools, the team is treating the situation with caution. The separation of ABTC on Aptos and eBTC on Monad is important to note, as these assets are non-bridgeable and operate independently. This distinction is key to understanding the scope of the incident and the potential risks to different parts of the ecosystem. The team has not confirmed any losses on Aptos at this time, but the precautionary pause indicates a proactive approach to security. The incident highlights the importance of robust key management and contract design in blockchain protocols, especially those handling large amounts of value. The compromised admin key likely allowed the attacker to mint eBTC tokens without permission, effectively creating counterfeit assets that could be used to drain funds from the protocol's liquidity pools or lending markets. The fact that the attacker was able to mint and hold 955 eBTC suggests that they had access to a high-privilege key that could interact with critical parts of the system. This kind of vulnerability is particularly dangerous in blockchain systems where smart contracts are designed to enforce trustless execution. The steps taken by Echo Protocol, burning the stolen eBTC and upgrading contracts, are aimed at closing the security gap and preventing further exploitation. However, the incident also raises questions about how the admin key was compromised in the first place. Admin keys are typically safeguarded through multi-signature systems or hardware wallets, so the fact that this key was breached suggests a potential flaw in key storage or access protocols. The precautionary pause of cross-chain functionality and bridge operations is a standard response to such incidents, as it prevents further movement of assets between chains until the system can be thoroughly audited. The next signal to watch is whether Echo Protocol can fully restore trust in its security measures and most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Whether any further vulnerabilities are exposed during the ongoing investigation. If the team is able to confirm that the breach was truly isolated and that no other parts of the system were affected, it could help reassure users and investors. However, if additional weaknesses are discovered, it could impact the perception of the project's overall security and potentially affect the value of related tokens like Echo or Mon. The market will be closely watching for updates from Echo Protocol, as well as any statements from the broader community about the incident's implications. For now, the focus remains on securing the system, recovering compromised assets, and ensuring that such an event does not happen again.